Hello, this is Market Driven, and today I'll be doing a MMR or Manheim Market Report on a 2023 Mercedes-Benz EQS all-wheel drive, the SUV version of it. I know Mercedes, I think for 2022 they called the EQS, actually 2023 they called the EQS the sedan and SUV. They use the same name, just one's a sedan and one's an SUV. This one is a 580 4MATIC. Base MMR is 109, and average odometer for all these transactions is 1,530 miles. Roughly, sticker on this, I should probably start there first. Sticker, it varies between each model. I have two to kind of pick us from. So if you see right here, we can go down this whole list. Fletcher Jones has a full list of 40 vehicles, and the lowest MSRP that they have is 109,245, with the highest of 141,445. So pretty much it just depends on the trim level. It comes down. I try to get a sticker for the lowest one of 109, but they don't have it available. But vehicles in transit at the moment, probably when they get it there, they just probably use some store photos. But for this one, for the 141,445, they do have a window sticker that I was able to pull to see what are the options that add up. And here it is. So base price on this is $125,950. The color itself is $1,300. These are all the options. So right here you got executive rear seat package. Rear seat package is $3,000, $2,000. And then we get heads-up display, 1,000. Rear entertainment system, that would be DVD, around $3,000. Heated rear seats, $500 for your kids or for long trips. Yacht design, brown walnut with aluminum lines, $1,500. Energized, $450. Excuse me. Acoustic comfort package, $1,000. Active ambient lighting, $590. And there is a credit missing for star pattern and grill. That might be something that you get a credit of $300. Subtotal will be a sticker of $141. So all these options, that's around $1,600, $1,500 worth of options added on to this vehicle. Now, going back to MMR. So it's really important to kind of understand when you're looking at MMR, options. When it comes down to Mercedes, BMW, I don't really know much about Audi because I really don't buy a lot of them. But I've known for like Mercedes and BMW, it all comes down to options. It's really important to know exactly what kind of options a vehicle has. Dealers are always looking for specific options, looking for specific color combo, because they just know that specific vehicle is going to probably sell compared to a lower trim level. I always tell my customers when they're buying a new vehicle, especially when it comes down to Mercedes and BMW, make sure it has options, make sure it has a good color combination, because if you're thinking about reselling the vehicle down the road, that's definitely going to matter. And going back to the options, when in the sticker price, you have a 109, you have a 141. When it comes down to MMR, all these transactions, they fall into the same bucket, so you might have one with a crazy sticker, or you might have one with a really low sticker. But all these transactions, when they sell, they all get averaged out. Hey, this is what MMR is, right? So as of right now, same vehicle, but yes, one has $30,000 difference in options or in the MSRP. It'll still fall into the same bucket. So as of right now, base MMR is 109. Right. So then we look at all the transactions right here. We have a total of 6 transactions. Recently, the last one was on May 8th for 103, and that one had miles of 2,923 with a 4.6 condition. That one sold in San Antonio. One before that, 10 days before that, pretty much another one sold for 112 with 2,900 miles. That one sold in Nevada. A couple of days before that, 112, pretty much the same, but look at the mileage difference. This one had practically brand new car straight from the dealer to the auction. I mean, that happens all the time. Now we don't know what the sticker price on this, but see, if you get to this one right here, in April the 3rd, that one sold for $119,000 with $500. That one had 244 miles with an average of 4.9. That one sold in Pennsylvania. Now, I don't know what kind of options this one had. It had to be one with heavily equipment. So, because that's a big spread, that's a good 10 grand difference between that. I mean, what if I put the 244? How much more miles did I get? So yeah, I don't get a big adjustment from the odometer for low miles. So it's really fun. It's really funny, when you look at that, because you're like, well, out of all of them, this is the one that's actually okay. This one's sold, so this one had to have a heavy sticker, So 119, yeah, 109. Another thing that I do want to notice is and kind of mention for you is that this one being a 2023 Mercedes Benz, when you look at this, you're thinking, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go buy a brand new Mercedes Benz EQS sedan. SUV. That's what I want. That's what I'm willing to get. Let's just say you go for $140,000 sticker one, right? And then you have to pay tax on that. That's another round up to 15 grand, right? So now you're already in the car at $155,000, right? Automatically, as of today, there's already a MMR. There's already an auction value set on that vehicle, and that vehicle itself is 109. Yes, going back to this one down right here, you can probably get the 120, but who's going to pay that? How many dealers are going to shop till you get that? I mean, how many bids did it take to get to 119? Who was bidding at that point? What dealer was it? Do they really need that vehicle? What market is it? Is it this vehicle stay in Pennsylvania? Did it go to New York? Did it go down south to Florida? Did it go down to Dallas? We don't know. We don't know because MMR, we don't chase that information, right? So when you're thinking about that, should you really buy a new one? That's really gets you thinking, like, I'm already going to take a big hit on a new one. Why don't I just buy a used one that, I can scoop one up, 3,000 miles. Yeah, it won't be new. But yeah, if you fight the dealership good enough, they'll probably put a new car smell in it for you, why take a big hit on buying a new one? It just makes me think, about it. I get it. People would like to buy new, they get tax breaks, get tax benefits, or they lease the vehicle. All that. Yes, I understand that part of it, but why would you take a big hit on it? Such a new car. Past 30 days, MMR pretty much stays the same. It hasn't moved. You can see that all these transactions are pretty much averaging out. 6 months ago, there is no data yet. Last year, there's no data yet because this vehicle is 2023. For next month, it is projected to drop $2,000. So even from the 109, you're already seeing a $2,000 deduction from that. So it's important when you do look at these vehicles, especially as an appraiser, you already have to know that, hey, in this car, if I were to buy it today, how long was my market day supply going to be? Is it going to be 60 days out? Well, in 30 days out from now, I'm already, it's already showing me that I'm already going to be down $2,000. So you have to kind of factor that in when you bid the vehicle, especially because of the last one that sold. This one itself, it's all one bucket. So all transactions, they all get averaged out pretty much. So in this one in particular, you see it dropped to 103. They sold this one for 103. They dropped the hammer, boom, sold, transaction stayed. This is what it is, so that's already a big difference. Again, I don't know the sticker price on that one. That could be a really low sticker. It could be a high sticker, but it's really interesting to see that. Yeah. Please like and subscribe. If you have any other vehicle that you'd like me to do, please put it down in the comments, and I'll be sure to do it. Thank you.